Hello everyone all around the world. I'm Jeff Teagan Raleigh. I'm your complete Toyota resource, and one of the things I take a lot of pride in is helping you learn more about vehicles, especially those maybe you're not that familiar with. We all know the Venza used to exist, but it hasn't for about 5 years or so. So now it's back. And I've been evaluating this car for the last week, and I want to show you some key points, my impressions, my observations, for why you might want this too. Let's learn a little bit more. This is the Venza Limited 2021, and it's in Ruby Flare Pearl. We've just washed it up, and it sparkles, it shines, it's gorgeous. But is that a reason you want to buy it? Maybe. There's something very different about this new 2021 Venza. It's all hybrid, which means it's got a gasoline engine, 2.5 liter 4-cylinder, and then it's got electric motors. They work in combination to give you more horsepower, more acceleration, more efficiency, better gas mileage. Also, it's all-wheel drive. This is an on-demand all-wheel drive, meaning it drives front-wheel drive when it's dry, so the front wheels do the work. But when it encounters snow or heavy rains, we're gonna be getting snow, right? Maybe not in North Carolina, but you'll be getting some soon. So then we'll let all the wheels do all the work so you can encounter that obstacle and get through it without too much sliding and getting a little scary. So I'm gonna pop the hood here so we can talk about some engine performance, see how this ticks, and show you how that translates to how it will drive. First thing I noticed, the car has some soundproofing material here. It operates with a prop rod. And then here's our combination gasoline engine, electric motor. 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine with the electric motors. That's going to give you 219 total horsepower, which is the same number as in the current RAV4 hybrid. So you may see some similarities, some parallels here. This is an electronically controlled continuous variable transmission, CVT, and then also it has McPherson suspension in the front and multi-link rear suspension in the back. When you drive it, you'll find that it rides very smooth when you're on the highways or city streets, but then it really tightens up. It's precise, responsive handling going around winding country roads or tight turns, or maybe when you're on the track, that kind of stuff. So you'll see when it tightens up, that means it has very good handling. You'll feel more one with the road, more in control, and that could help you out both in dry conditions or when it's raining or snowing. So this is engine performance. I want to talk about the seats. We're going to show you what's involved in the Limited. You can either get in an LE, you could get fabric seats. In an XLE, you can get fabric seats, but you can upgrade to Softex. Limited has standard Softex. But listen, while we're doing this review, the car will cycle between on and off. It's trying to conserve energy, but it's also trying to be able to work your systems in here too. So you'll notice it bounces between on and off. So just kind of listen every now and then. I'm going to come around and then show you the seats. These are perforated Softex seats. The ones that I've seen are black right here, and they have, the interior has some brown accents. We'll show you those. Or you can get the gray seats, beige seats as well. I like the gray myself, but some people will really like this black with the brownish stitching. And man, if you could come on over here, I want to show in the door, just kind of show without the camera backfiring too much. Show the brown accents along the door panels, and then you'll just see accents along here, and then I just like the stitching. It makes it look like it was made by hand. These seats right here are both heated and cooled seats. So the controls here, I'll show you in more detail in a little bit, but you can use heated and cooled seats. Hey, my Ray-Bans, holla! Now I'm sitting in the back seat. A lot of times we're gonna have people sitting back here, whether it's one person, two, or three. Our job is to find out what's most comfortable, what works, and then show you the leg room and the headroom. Now for me, I'm 5'8". I find that I have a good amount of headroom here. This one does have the Stargaze fixed panoramic roof. I'll show you that more detailed later. But right now you can see I've got good amounts of leg room, but the seat is all the way back and it's tilted, reclined. So let's go over here, but look at this brown. You're gonna see the brown panel accents with black interior. So we'll come over here. Oh, I like this. It's a very comfortable middle seat. It's not the widest, but it's very comfortable. It's really soft. There are rear temperature controls back here. And then this is with the seat how I had it when I was driving. So for somebody who's 5'8", it's less reclined. It's not straight up though, but plenty of room. I like this. Now I'm going to show you two different settings. So if you could come on over to this way, please. I would like to show you different settings you can have for this seat. You can have it right here so you're more upright, or you can be more reclined. So which is better for you? Driving impressions. What is this vehicle like if you're at a left turn light and you need to do a U-turn and get back in the next lane? What about if you have to turn around real fast or move around because of construction or an accident or whatever? How is it for turning? So the turning circle on this Limited is 40 feet. If you get an XLE, it's 37. Let's just test this one out here so you can see how tight it turns. One look at the profile and you'll know the word Lexus is in this DNA here. It's in this family tree because this looks so prestigious and so classy and so luxury. That's one thing that I hear from a lot of people who have either owned one, they just bought one, or they've gone to see it, or maybe they've just seen a picture online, or one of my Torque News stories, or maybe one of my videos is, it's so classy. This looks upscale, right? It also costs a lot too. The factory MSRP is just a little bit before you get to the 40,000 number. So I think it's 39.6, I believe. But let's take a look at some of these specs here. This has LED tail lights and stop lights. They wrap around here. The fuel tank size is 14.5 gallons. And you'll see on this one, the combined is going to be about 39 mpg. You'll see about 40 in the city, 37 on the highway. And then it has, this is kind of cool, it has smart key auto unlock and open on the back doors as well as the front doors. Come on, there it goes. You gotta wait a couple seconds when you go quickly to open and shut it. It has rear disc brakes and it has front disc brakes. We'll also notice that it has a turn signal indicator as well as blind spot monitor that's standard in the car. And it'll be right here. Right there, lights up amber orange. And this is where you're going to be looking from the driver's side to make sure that the coast is clear as sort of a second opinion here. It also has rear cross traffic alert with automated braking. Now let's look at the wheels. The wheels on the Venza go. Awesome, 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 awesome. These are 19-inch alloy wheels here, and they have that chrome look to them, sort of like an off-chrome look. I just think that they're really cool looking, and they fit the car really nicely. Now, I've seen this in other colors. I'd be interested to know what colors you've seen and like. I really like this in blueprint. I love it in the coastal gray. And this ruby flare pearl, I'm not usually a red person, but it's been growing on me over the last week. I really like it. If we're learning about this car, we got to know what the horn sounds like. Sorry, everyone. When you're in the bright sun, it's a beautiful day out here, a little cold, but anyway, it's hard to show the LED lights, so we're going to flip it around so you can see what this looks like here. It's full LED lights and daytime running lights, and I love this little swoosh right there. The ground clearance. If you've bought this car and you're just getting used to it, my suggestion is if you're pulling up to a curb, just park a little bit further away than you normally would, because the ground clearance is 7.6 .77 inches. It's a little bit lower than a RAV4. So if you're going from a RAV4 to this, remember, it could scrape. So just be real cautious of that. I do like this beautiful look of the front end here. I love the chrome. The grille is beautiful. And I like these very, very unique vertical lines here. Come on in a little bit closer if you don't mind, because I do want to show the detail in this. It really gives it that modern feel, the modern flair to it. And if you've noticed, the car's been cycling between on and off. It'll probably go off again pretty soon. This car has Toyota Safety Sense 2.0, so you'll see that it has pre-collision system, and it picks up people during the daytime and nighttime, bicycles during the daytime, road sign assist. It can tell you what the speed limit sign is from this camera right here. See, the car went off. It'll come back on, don't worry. And then it'll tell you the speed limit sign so you don't speed or drive recklessly. Also, it'll tell you stop signs that are coming up, yield signs, do not enter signs. You've got dynamic radar cruise control, automatic high beams. What's that? It swaps between high beams and low beams based on if a car's coming your way, so we don't blind anybody. It blinded me with science. And then we've also got lane tracing assist. So the car will watch the lines on either side of you, and it keeps you centered in your lane. It can follow the path of the person in front of you if it's tighter traffic. It can also go around curves on highways. So what do you guys think about the front end? Is this something that would be of interest to you? I want to point these out to you also. It's got parking sonar, so if you get close to something, beep, 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 beep. And then this one right here, this is the front camera for our bird's eye view camera. We're going to walk over here and show you where the camera is for this baby right here. It's right there. There'll be another one on the other side mirror, and then the backup camera completes the cycle. Then it's got puddle lights. This is really hard to show. I'm gonna see if we can do this somehow. I wanna show when you unlock the car as you're walking up to it, it'll display Venza, and it gives a little bit of light so you can see what you're doing. Let's try that. Puddle lamp, what is that? That means it's gonna display the word Venza and a light as you walk up to it, and it'll be probably about right here, and it happens when you unlock your doors. You'll see it at nighttime especially, or early in the morning. I saw it at 6:30 this morning, very, very vividly. Now, how are we gonna sell this in the sun? It's not gonna show up, I just tested it out, but I'm gonna test it out on my hand, if that makes any sense. So we're gonna unlock it, okay? So normally it would show up right here. Come on in here. This is gonna be so weird. Watch this. That's the puddle lamp. And watch, get in there real quick if you can. See, it's displaying Venza right there. It shows up a lot better when it's darker out, but we're doing the best we can. Care to see the puddle lights? So as you walk up to the car, it lights up Venza. So how many ways, this is not a trivia question, maybe it is, maybe it's a punchline, I don't know yet. But anyway, how many ways can we raise and lower this? Well, we can push the button here. We can also do it by hand right here. We could do it with our keyless remote. Get a lot of keys here. I could do that. That's pretty cool. Or we can do it with the kick operated. So my hands are full because I got lots of balls to juggle. We're juggling a lot of stuff, juggling. If I'm a professional juggler, I'm not gonna be able to use my hands to open up the door, right? Let's kick, let's kick. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, we're sprinkling, we're sprinkling. Don't ask why that happened, it just did. So you can operate it with kick, just like a little kickball motion, soccer ball motion, just kind of passing it. So isn't that grand? All right, backup camera right here. Take a look at the exhaust, and I'm going to tell you about the sound system. So we've got two different pipes here. Single exhaust, two pipes, got backup sonar here, beep, 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 beep. And then let's focus in on this part here because I want to show you, this has the JBL sound system. It's got 9 different JBL speakers, okay? Subwoofer, amplifier, a 1200 watt amplifier. This sound blows the panoramic fixed Stargaze roof off. We're gonna raise that roof. Well, we can't raise the roof, it's fixed. But look at this right here. We got this. It's gonna have rich, full sound. You can change the settings in your multimedia touchscreen yourself, okay? It's really good sound though. I recommend it if you have a chance to get it. Now, this one right here, this comes off and it exposes our spare tire. Remember I told you that the wheel size was 19 inches? This temporary spare, aren't we thankful that we've got it? It's 17 inches, so it is a temporary, okay? Just drive it for a little bit. And then we've got our spare tire equipment. We can also store this removable tonneau cover. I probably won't be able to do this with one hand, I don't know. But it fits down, yeah, I can't do it with one hand. It fits down in this groove right here and right here, so it stores out of the way. Let's lower these seats so you can see what we're gonna be stacking, what we're gonna be storing with boxes and things like that. This is not as tall as a RAV4 or RAV4 hybrid if you're gonna be using these for similar comparisons, but I'm gonna climb in here just to show you. You can open these from the back without getting in like I'm doing, but put a pillow here. Now we're going camping or maybe glamping, right? Glamping. So anyway, pillow here, blanket here. We can go sideways. We can pose for photo shoots. I don't think anybody wants to be part of my photo shoot right here, but look at all this storage space that you can stack right in here. It's not a vehicle that is going to have a ton of storage space. So just remember, if you're used to something with more cubic capacity, then just keep that in mind. But it's plenty fine for my purposes, that's for sure. So what about you? We're going to show off the interior features, why I love this interior. It's very simple. And what I mean by that is you don't see a ton of clusters and buttons and controls and dials. Everything's laid out and there's a plan for everything that's here. Some buttons can do multiple things, but let's take a look at this one right here. This is the 12.3 inch multimedia touchscreen. You can start it up. As we're starting it, just kind of take a look at what we got going on here. This is our digital rear view mirror. You can either have it be this showing a traditional rear view mirror, or you can have the magnified, amplified, crystal clear camera that's out there connected and wired to this, so then you can see unobstructed, no heads in the way, no headrests in the way. It's nice. And then this one right here, it can show either 2 or 3 pieces of information. So if I want dynamic navigation, I just expand it there. I really like this. Once you get used to it, it takes a little bit of a learning curve because there's a lot of technology. There are a lot of different controls. You can see the climate, the seat heating, and the seat ventilated. It can show the climate control right here, the audio, information about our car, including the energy monitor. You can flip it around, and then you can also scroll vertically to show all our pieces of information. This one right here, it has push button start. It also has a smartphone charger right here, Qi wireless charging. I've got this connected for my Apple CarPlay. It has parking brake, electronic, of course, brake hold. Then it's got Eco, Sport, and normal mode. All right, and then let's just get a whole view of the whole front here. I want to point out these mirrors. The side mirror has been pushed over and down just a little bit to give more access around this first A-pillar. And then look at this big giant cutout. Toyota cars used to have smaller cutouts, but now this big giant cutout, it helps you see both in the front and the side. And that is a selling feature right there because it improves your visibility, ... improves your safety. So just kind of take a look at the whole thing here. Notice our leather wrapped steering wheel, and then the buttons and controls and dials. Everything's real easy to use. It's easy to pick up a call and to hang up a call, to make a call. It's also easy to do your lane departure alert and radar cruise control. There's a lot going on. And then just kind of look on this one right here. Right now, I've been driving it kind of fast, so there's my MPG that I've been getting. But a lot of information that you can do right off your 7-inch multimedia information display. This right here, my friends, look up. There's always something exciting looking up. This is the Stargaze. Why do they call it Stargaze? Stargaze fixed panoramic roof. It does not open. That's the first thing you'll want to know. But it exposes light to both the front and the back. And you can open up this panel here, and it opens up, it closes, and you can stop it anywhere along the spectrum. So let's just start by so we're going to show it closed. I could stop it here, sure. Why not? Okay, so we're going to shut it, and then we're going to open it again. This has special electrochromic technology. It's layers of film around the glass, and what happens is it's going to be frosted. That's the default, frosted. Reminds me of 10 things, or wait, no, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. That's the movie, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Matthew McConaughey says, frost yourself. So we're gonna frost ourselves right here with the frosted mode. It has a few benefits. It still lets you show in some light. You can open this up, make it seem bigger, and it also keeps the heat out, okay? If you've ever opened up a sunroof on a really hot, humid day, it gets on your head, and it really is annoying. It might even give you a headache. It messes with my head, I know. But I would use this. I like this a lot because it keeps the heat out. Now we're gonna open it up. This is clear mode. Ho! All right, this is clear mode. Frosted mode. Clear mode. Look how instantly it does this. Frost, clear, frost, clear. Cool stuff, right? Now, for me, one of the main things that first drew me to this car, I mean, we're talking almost all at once, instantaneously, when I sat down in the seats. And I encourage you all to go to your local dealerships, sit in a car, test it for yourself, sit in a different car, then sit in the Venza. The seats are so plush, they're so comfortable. I feel like they wrap around my body, which means that it protects my back and my spine, especially my lower back. The lumbar support, it's going out, it's protecting my lower back now. It's very, very firm on the back if I want it to be, so I think you can mix it up on road trips, but these seats are so luxury, they're so money. Tell me what you guys think about these seats. And I want to see if you think they're as comfortable as me, or am I just crazy? The other thing I want to show you is the bird's eye view camera. When you put it in reverse, it's going to show you, it's right here, bird's eye view camera. It's going to show us what's around the car. You can see my windbreaker there. Probably you can see my tripod as well. All right, so now when we put it in reverse, we're going to be able to see two different modes. On the bigger screen, we'll see a normal backup camera, and then the overhead model based on those 4 cameras I showed you. So we're gonna go forward, and then we've got the I-Man today. I-Man is here. How do I know he's there? He's there. See, we're being safe too. I-Man's a good guy, you guys. Follow his channel, Chowdhury Automotive. We want to get him at least 100 subscribers, guys. Help me out. All right, so let's take a look. We're backing up. He's getting closer. So we got a ways to go. Hey, Iman, wave to everybody. There he is. So see that? So we can see there's a person, look on both sides. And then do you see the backup sonar? He's right there. Wait, where is he? There he is. The I-Man is awesome. Okay, so we're gonna back up just a little bit more. That red line tells us I'm about 2 feet away from him. Does he look nervous? Are you nervous? Oh, he's good. All right, so we passed a lot of tests there. What do you think of bird's eye view camera? We're gonna take this for a test drive through the park, and I wanna show you, just listen in to hear some road noise as we accelerate. I think it's normal. I asked Iman about it and he thought it was just fine. We have heard other people talk about road noise, so I thought I'd see for myself. Here we go. See the acceleration on that thing? It's got some pickup, you guys. It's got nice low end torque, so it can get you jumping if you really want to beat somebody when the light turns green, or something along those lines. It's got really tight handling. I feel very in control with this vehicle, which is nice. We're gonna take it on some side park roads and then see if we can tell what it's like going up a hill. All right, so you're gonna hear some noise, but look at my acceleration. It's not bad. All right, so now we're gonna be going on some roads, and look at our all-wheel drive meter here, because you can tell when it's using more all-wheel drive, you'll see the bars go up further. See, as I hit the accelerator, it gives me the torque I need on both sets of wheels. It's gonna be kind of jumpy on the camera. I'm sorry, guys. I just want to show you what this is like, though. Boy, this drives nice. It handles real well, and I'm not sliding around because of the loose gravel and dirt. Shepherd the lost sheep, shepherd the lost sheep. Come in, Duke boys. That was my Uncle Jesse. Hopefully you guys know the Duke's a hazard. So see, sometimes it uses just the front wheels, sometimes it uses all of the wheels. All y'all. That's what they say down in North Carolina. All y'all. So it's y'all, and then the plural of y'all is all y'all. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! This thing cruises. We'll test it going over this bridge. Get off my bridge. Go a little bit faster than we normally would. Yeah, it's really nice. Really nice. And this might be an example of, let's say you're in the snow or the heavy rain or the loose gravel. You can do driving like this. I'm not sure I would take it on the beach or anything along those lines, but we're not going crazy here. Uh-oh. No vehicles allowed. You guys see that sign there? We're a Venza. Holler. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! The reason why I wanted to come up here is because we've been up here before, and I want to show what it's like to back up. Let's say you're in a tight spot here and you have to back up. So watch our backup camera, our bird's eye view camera. Look at that. You can see how much room you have. It's accurate. And then we'll put on our bird's eye view camera so you can see in front of what we're looking at. And it'll show in front of the vehicle up to about, say, 6 or 7 mph. And then it'll go off on its own. It went off at 6. Did you guys enjoy that? Hey guys, Iman wanted me to show how the different driving modes work, so I wanted to show you EV mode. We're gonna put it in EV. That means for the next half mile, it's gonna drive in just electric. We've got 99.9, so let's start driving now. And we have to keep it below 20 miles per hour or so. Below 20. But I do believe for the next half a mile, we're gonna get about 99.9 mpg, and then it'll kick itself off. It'll go beep, beep, unavailable, low hybrid battery. Now, why would half a mile be important? Like, it's only a half a mile. Well, imagine that you're stuck in stop and go traffic for construction or for an accident. Put it in EV mode while you're just kind of tooling around nice and slow. And when you do that, maybe that half a mile is gonna last a lot longer than just literally half a mile. Maybe it could go for 10, 15 minutes. You'll have to try it out because I haven't really tested that out, but that's my theory. All right, so right now we're at 99.9 mpg. Now, right here we can see that jogger, we can see the bridge. You can also see cars that might be up on your sides, or it'll just look normal like this. I like using the digital rear view mirror myself. We've got another jogger, so we're gonna go slow. Certainly don't want to freak anybody out in the park. And guess what? We're still in EV mode. Yes, I'm getting 99.9 still. 99 sets left balloons. Da 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 da. Since I don't have the radio on, because it'll pick up copyrighted music, maybe I can just sing my own. It could be like Toto, 99 sets left balloons. I'll keep singing that. So it deactivated it because the speed range was exceeded. So I'll put it back into EV mode. And look, we're still getting 99.9. Let's go to the right. I mean, have you been down here before?
No.
Okay.
Should I continue?
Yeah, let's continue. Let's keep it going. We'll see how long people stick with us. Maybe they'll go to the next section, but this will give you an idea of the driving range. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna exceed my speed one more time. There, I pushed the accelerator too far. This one is too fast. So now I can switch my climate. Maybe I can pop my audio to Pitbull radio. Kiss FM in LA. Hey ya, oh oh, hey ya. Now it's not using the EV mode anymore, so I'm down to 68.1 mpg. Still pretty respectable, I'd say. My problem when I'm testing these out is I like to give it gas. I like to get where I'm going a little bit faster. Doesn't mean I'm reckless, but it does mean that I sacrifice my traditional gas mileage. Now, I'm doing very good right now. It went to 72.1 mpg. So we'll just see how far we go. Now we're at 75.6 mpg. I know this isn't a normal scenario, so let's speed it up. Now we're up to 79.1. I'm gonna speed it up here. Got some agility drills going on here, folks. And now it's down to 64.1. Hang on. So the MPG is going to be going down. We're down to 58.0. So you can see that when you hit the accelerator, when you have a heavy trigger, then it's going to pull it down. I'm down to 58.0, 52.7. So what happens is I might want to go a little bit slower to give better MPG. The other thing I can do is I can put it into eco mode, and that'll help me get better gas mileage. What it does is it takes a little bit off the heating and ventilating, the HVAC, and then also it makes the accelerator pedal a little bit less responsive so that you can get better efficiency fuel-wise. And now we've gone from 50.9 to 52.1. Let's just see if we can get it to go back up again. 53.1. It's working. And my foot's off the accelerator right now because I want to see if I can pump it up a little bit more. 54.7. So it's going up. This one, 56.4, and now we're really going to trash it. .2, folks. It went down fast. So see, if you're aggressive, you're going to have more thrilling ride, but you're going to have less MPG. 42.4. The last time I was driving down here, I saw a raccoon run across the road in the daytime, which is pretty trippy to me. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on Raccoon Talk. Call in 888-RACCOON. Everyone, thanks so much for watching. I do want to show off my Toyota mask. Please be safe out there, and I hope you really enjoyed the video because I think there's a lot to learn here, and this vehicle is amazing. It's so comfortable. I really enjoy it. The one thing I do hear is when you're going at lower speeds or coasting, you do hear more of an electronic sound. It's that backup sound, like that's one thing that you do hear. The road noise, to me, I don't mind it. I've tested this out for a week now straight, and to me it's really good. Toyota's, I think, done a very good job of soundproofing it, because a vehicle like this traditionally might not be the quietest vehicle, and I think this is very good. This is very good. I love the technology. I love the features in here. I really think you should all try that Stargaze panoramic roof. It's pretty remarkable, the technology of what it can do. If you could please follow my channel, I'd love for you to join along and join my Toyota community, my fan forum. Please leave comments. Your thoughts and opinions are definitely worthwhile. I enjoy them very much. That's one reason why I did this test drive. People wanted to know how the all-wheel drive in the Venza worked. I don't have snow, so I thought loose gravel would be a good idea. That's what gave me the idea for this. So thank you very much for your question, and I hope I did you proud with this one and gave you the answers you're looking for. So hit subscribe, hit that crazy notification bell, then you can get your chance. You'll be notified. Looks like a little text notification. It says Toyota Jeff has a new video on Tacoma TRD Pro, or on the Camry all-wheel drive, or the Venza. You pick. You tell me what kind of video you want to see next. So hit like, subscribe, and notification bell. Follow me, please, on my... Where are you going to follow me? Oh, you're going to follow me on my Instagram at ToyotaJeff1. Follow me on my Facebook at ToyotaJeff. And I write for torquenews.com/Toyota, because I'm covering Toyota. Maybe you'll be seeing me covering a different brand next week. Spoiler, teaser. So if you want to know what video I'm going to be doing next, or over the next week or so, go to my Instagram later today and you'll see which one it is. I think you might like it. I'll see you guys next time. I got some driving to do. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I'm going to be quiet so you can hear the road noise. Check out this head-up display. It's a 10-inch color display, and it shows you the speed, lane departure alert, radar cruise control. It does audio, does the temperature. It even tells you when it's too icy out and you should be careful of slick roads. And it's in my field of vision, so I don't have to look down to see the speed. It limits distractions. And the nice thing about it is you don't have to look at it, just look through it, and you won't even have to see it. So if you don't want to see it, don't look. Just look on the road. Your mind will slowly wipe it away. You'll never see it.